look at that. Gotta wall this up. Serious food gathering. Yeah. There you go. That's a villager kill right there. Look at these gonzos putting in work. I've got a good feeling we can survive this. Yeah, what we've got going on is great. We're getting into the rice fields here. We really want in. What a great idea. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Good to have you tuning in. It's another 3v3 ranked team game, and we are on the Four Corners map. It's an interesting map. There's 4 pawns, one on the north, one on the west, one on the south, one in the east. And depending on your spawn, you might have an uncontested body of water to gather from, like my Abbasid ally Steph, or you might have to contest over some water, like myself playing as the Ottoman. We'll have to kind of scrap for these fish over here, and our French ally, W123QWE1988, I guess just decided to roll across their keyboard for that name. But we're up against Ulrich, series of Kanji and Love Chinmo. They're playing as the Chinese, the French, and the Mongols. In my initial scout, I found a stables next to the Ovu, so we are likely going to see early horsemen from our Mongol opponent, and I'm fine with that because we have got our military school, and we are, even we're quick on the draw there with our villagers. We were able to snipe down that horseman, but we're also producing these spearmen for free from our military school. It's going to have us maybe do a slightly slower age up, but it's nice having these spearmen wandering around. I'm even going to have them patrol back and forth between my gold and my allies' gold, because why not? We've got the spearmen. Let's defend with them. And we've still got 2 more to age up. No surprise that me and the Mongol player are the last to age up. We both decided to get down some military production buildings and see what we could do with our units here. And as you can see, the Mongol opponent is raiding my Abbasid ally, so I'm going to send in my spearmen to see if we can put a stop to it. And this is very convenient because I know my Abbasid ally, he does not want to be making spearmen right now. He did not want to make this barracks. So it's good that we're here and we're putting a stop to this harassment. Ooh, Mongol player should really be targeting down my spearman with his Khan. But it looks like it's not happening. And yeah, we're getting good kills here. If we can stab down the Khan, that'd be amazing. Wow. We're doing really well here. Unfortunately, some French Royal Knights have rolled up to the front of my base. They're looking to get villager kills, and they're probably going to get 1 or 2. Oof, that was a good charge there. But again, we've got spearmen coming out. They're continually being produced by the military school, although I've swapped it over to Spahi, and we're putting down a barracks. We really want to upgrade our spearmen, so we need the barracks out so we can upgrade our spearmen from just Dark Age spearmen to hardened. And it looks like my French ally maybe got a villager kill over here charging at this stone. We can see that our Chinese opponent is putting down an outpost to try to put a stop to this. Yep. These French knights are going to have to find somewhere else. Of course, over here, ooh, nice kill. The spearmen are doing well, and they're upgraded to hardened. Ooh, probably should have turned around there. I think we're going to lose a villager here as well. Oh, no. Run, villager. Ouch. So I think we've lost maybe 1 or 2 villagers at this point. These French knights, they hurt. Okay, Mongol opponent finally makes it up to the feudal age. We're getting down a blacksmith to increase the production from our military school and barracks. That's what the Ottomans get. Increased military unit production rate with these blacksmith influence. Ugh, losing another villager to these frequent attacks from these French Royal Knights. But now we've got a Spahi and a scout, so we can actually get on the offense here. Oh, and these French knights are still looking for those villager kills. Our French ally is really producing these royal knights, wants to get villager kills with them. If he doesn't, that's going to be really bad. We really want his harassment to pay off. Ooh, looking good here. Yep, that's too many spearmen for these this cavalry to deal with. And me, I'm finding villagers. And I just love these Ottoman Spahi. You can activate the fortitude ability. That's what I've done here. And look at that. We get a villager kill, and now we can run. I just love these Spahi. They're just really good horsemen. They can absolutely mow down villagers if you activate that fortitude ability. If people rely on just archers or ranged... Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, look at all these villagers. Oh, that was 3 villager kills, and here come the charges. He hasn't even used his Royal Knight charges. That was 4 Chinese villagers going down there. Wow. Very effective raiding from these knights. Is that worth it, this many knights? I don't know. I think we need to see some more villager kills, but with this many knights, if he finds a group of unsuspecting villagers, it's going to be a complete slaughter. The question is, can he find them? Really wish he would get a scout. Really just need a scout in the mix here. It died when he was attacking the stone mining camp over here, and now he has very bad vision. It's so important to have scouts with your Royal Knights, because then you can identify targets. I'm coming forward with some spearmen. I'm thinking maybe I can find some more cavalry out here, but that's way too many French knights. It looks like our French opponent is thinking the same thing. And look, a scout in the mix. That's the smart move. My French ally trying to find something with his knights, but like I said, it's hard without a scout. Me, I've got a scout and 2 Spahi here. We're going to see what we can do raiding this wood line of the Mongols. Really not too worried about taking some arrow fire. In fact, I think we're going to get, I think we should get that ranged armor. That'd be really effective. Here come the French knights. They're looking, not finding anything. As for my Abbasid ally, I mean, we've seen the Mongol player making a few horsemen. We've seen the French opponent over here in the darkness making royal knights, and the Chinese player looks like he's just focusing on his economy. Our Abbasid ally got his second town center up very quickly, and he's got a dock over here producing fishing ships. Ooh, maybe could have found a villager down here with the French Royal Knights, but no luck there. We're kind of harassing these villagers for the Mongols, but the French are coming to clean it up. And we're really banking on these French knights to find something. So far, I mean, it's not like the French opponent has done very effective with his raiding. We can put a... Oh, that's a lot of dead villagers. Wow. Look at how many were killed here. Wow. Looks like 3, 4, maybe 5 villagers there. Oh, and even more down here. He could even attack these docks if he wanted to. Now the French knights are starting to pay off. That definitely made it worth it. The fact that he's spread the damage out across 2 different opponents, because a bunch of Chinese villagers went down near that wood line. A bunch of French villagers went down at this wood line here. Oh, and here's more gold. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, man. If you like playing the French, this is the dream. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 villagers there, all in just the blink of an eye. I think it's because our opponents decided that they would get aggressive, but we've defended well. Those French knights kind of popped their heads over here, saw a wall, outpost, and a lot of spearmen. Like, they can't really do much. They really want to get into the backside and attack our Abbasid ally, who, holy unit production, he is putting down so many barracks and archery ranges. We're again just raiding with our Spahi. I just love this unit. It's so easy to find just a few kills. Would love to see a scout in the mix there. You know, yep, looks like the scouts up here. And I took the imams for one of my vizier points. I really like this choice. They have a great healing ability. I mean, they just kind of heal in an AoE around them. So these injured units, you can always just bring them back home and get them patched up really quick. We're seeing stone walls going down from our French ally. Good idea. I've already walling off this side of the map. That way we won't have to worry about Mangudai or French Royal Knights. We really want to prevent those units from getting in here. Nice, more scout production, and we're actually sending it on a good path around. If the opponents aren't walling up, and since the Mongols are on this side of the map, they're not going to put down walls. They can't. So we're just going to send small clumps of units around to scout. We want to look for docks, maybe over here, try to harass these, and we'll get a dock of our own. French ally can't really accomplish much here. Would really need to go around, and man, is he making Royal Knights. There's just no stopping him. Mongols had already made it to the Castle Age. They had already put down their steppe redoubt over here, but our Abbasid ally, Steph, has aged up. Really, wow. Loving the fishing economy that's going on over here. He's going to leverage that to make all these units. He can even make, very food-intensive units like the Camel Archer. If we take a look at income, no surprise that Steph is in the lead, and no surprise that the Mongols are in the lead for gold. We've gotten our second town center down. Looks like it just finished up. Glad to have that there. Oh, here comes some French knights, but our own French knights can just kind of chase them away. Not sure where they're going to go. They're probably just going to get chased around for forever. Although he's closing in with a lot of units here. Yeah, just keep on him. Keep on him. Nice, even taking out that scout. Oh, this could be a good pincer move here. Good charges. Looking good. Meanwhile, I'm looking around the map for lone villagers to stab down with our Spahi. We can just activate that fortitude ability whenever we need it. And then just run away. It's nice. I just love wandering around with these Spahi and a scout. You can just pick up the occasional villager, and it's just no commitment on your part. And it's so much cheaper than making a huge mass of French Royal Knights. Like, maybe you won't have as much of an impact, but you never know. You might get lucky and just find a big clump of villagers to take out. We age up. We're going with the Mehmed Imperial Armory, and I'm going to switch to Spring Alds. I don't really want rams busting through our walls. Really want to prevent these walls from going down, and Spring Alds are a good way of ensuring that. French opponent makes it to the Castle Age. We have our small clump of units that we sent around into the Mongol player's side of the map. We did find this dock. We're burning it down, but it looks like these French knights are coming to clean us up. It's always these French knights that show up and just kill my groups of units. So we just need to stay active. If he's going to keep all of his French knights in like one big mass, fine then. We'll spread out. And look at this. The French Royal Knights don't care about outposts or villages. He's just going to burn them down and then kill the villagers inside. Oh, man. Poor Chinese villagers. And yep, there's the Royal Knights. We're not too worried about them. And we're going to try to start to be active with our imams. We got them thanks to that vizier point earlier. We're going to use them to grab up relics, store them in this mosque, and grab up sacred sites. There's 2 safe sacred sites on our side of the map. We should definitely grab those. And now I'm pinging my ally, hey, Steph, let's move out. You've got units. Looks like your siege is almost ready. Let's get out there. I'm just going to be producing more and more spearmen. Ooh, need to get these villagers to work. But, yeah, our production's looking a little slim. However, thanks to the blacksmith, all of these production centers are producing a lot faster. I mean, they're all producing, wow, 33% faster. Wow, look at how many units our Abbasid ally has. All these spearmen, all these camel archers. This is a really hard army to beat. And do not send knights at this army, because you will lose. So many rams, springalds, mangonels. His income is just absolutely bonkers right now, because he hasn't had to deal with these constant raids. We've been killing villagers left and right. Me and the French ally. I mean, really, our French allies just been getting a lot of villager kills. But now they have to deal with this huge combined army. The Mongol player is kind of dancing back and forth. He knows that this is a difficult engagement, and he needs support. He needs his Chinese ally to back him up. He needs his French ally to back him up. But if it's just Lancers and Royal Knights coming from the Chinese and the French, that's not going to cut it. This army is really well suited for taking out cavalry. This would lose to maybe a big longbowman or archer mass, but we're just not really seeing it. And look at the mangonels. I guess these mangonels ensure that if we run into a big ranged army, like these Mangudai or like archers, we can deal with them from a distance. That was an absolute slaughter. Look at all of these dead Mangudai. Gosh, the Mongols just threw everything away there. That was really painful for them. Meanwhile, the French are just kind of burning down structures and being a nuisance. We're putting an end to this Mongol player. And until I see a large French army or a large Chinese army, I'm feeling like the game is ours. We're pinging out where we see villagers. Look at all these Mongol and French villagers on the run. There's nowhere safe for either of them. And we're just completely roasting all of these structures. And we're just going to move on to the French. Even if they make a keep, it's not going to last long. Rams do a good job against keeps. Once they're done clearing out all these buildings, they're probably going to get retargeted onto this keep. We're, of course, sweeping around the map looking for villagers. We did find some Chinese villagers gathering these berries. There's just nowhere safe. Their economies are crushed. I think our combined forces over here, there was just no standing army for them to defend with. We haven't seen any Chinese military units. I don't think I've seen one. That's really unfortunate. In fact, let's take a little peek. Where is there's the Chinese production. Looks like it's just starting. Way too late. Way too late. Needed to get this production going a lot faster. And it looks like it's mostly just infantry and clock tower nest of bees. I don't think that's going to cut it. Probably decent against all these French Royal Knights, but nothing is going to stop this enormous army. The Abbasid are just, I mean, they're combining forces with the French and my own units. Yeah, we're looking good. In fact, Steph has made it to the Imperial Age already. Looking very strong. Gained those university upgrades. We would love to see the House of Wisdom knock some more out. And yeah, he's already got flaming arrows. He's going to keep getting more and more university upgrades. And look at this. The French Knights are still finding villager kills because the Chinese army is... I don't know. Where did it go? Looks like it's finally trying to engage. Did it already die? I have no idea. Tough break for them. This was an exciting game. I think it was a tough matchup for our opponents. Going up against such anti-cavalry civs like the Ottomans and the Abbasid, that just made for a really difficult game for the French opponent and the Mongol opponent. Tough luck there. But really, everyone played their part in this matchup really well. So hoping for more games like this in the future. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the other side.